Hey guys, Jason Bainey here, and today we are going to show you the HIT Precision mount from Seekins Precision in Idaho. Well, this is something Glenn and the guys out there have been working on for quite a while. I've had the opportunity to test one out for a little while. All right, this is a pretty special mount with a lot of features, some that you don't see anywhere else. So basically, this will be available a la carte. So you're going to get a basic mount to start with standard ring caps, and then you can add the other accessories as you wish. So you can buy the 4-top ring cap for accessory bubble level, etc., or the 8-top they're calling it, which lets you mount the bubble and the diving board. And then you can get the diving board separate as well, and I believe there's 3 heights of that. And the mounts are going to come in 30, 34, 35, and 36 initial offerings, and then each of the caps are available, and I believe 3 different heights of the diving board rail and 3 heights of the mount as well. So the interesting thing, one very interesting thing that I like, since I've been using Seekins mounts for around 20 years, I guess, is that these are all adaptable to the original rings and the original cantilever mounts, and that counts the Vortex Precision mounts as well. So any of these new accessory caps will fit on your old rings and old mounts. These are available in 34 very shortly, but the other sizes will be towards the end of the year. All right, so I mentioned the bubble level, and this bubble level is pretty special because there are actually 2 screws where you can tune the level to fit it to your system. So once you get it mounted, you can drop a plumb bob and actually tune the level where you want it. Additionally, the diving board will let you put whatever you want up there, or use it as a handle like I like to do sometimes. Or if you're shooting barricades, you can use it as a hand rest as well. Or if you have some special thing like this, you can throw it on there. More about that later. Also, they have incorporated what is basically an adjustable parallel in the bottom, or the wedge. I believe they call it the S-lock for Seekins. So with a screw here, you can tighten that, and that traverses 2 opposing wedges, and that will force fore and aft and lock the mount to the rail. And that keeps any sliding under recoil to a minimum, or 0, so that you're not moving around, shearing anything off. Basically just firms up the whole system. So you've got the S-lock, which is patented. You've got the accessory ring caps, diving board, and bubble levels, all retrofittable to the old mounts. So there's a lot of features included in this mount. So with the addition of this S-lock, there's some considerations on the mounting procedure, which I vetted this with Glenn so I can share it, because this is probably going to jam up a few people, and it's a whole new consideration when you're actually mounting these up. So his suggestion was to finger tighten the normal clamps to the rail first, and that gets everything centered up, and then tighten your S-lock. 15 inch-pounds was fine, and that will spread the parallel out and wedge it in one of the pick rail slots. Then you can tighten the clamps as normal, which is 55 inch-pounds is his spec. And then removing it, you will actually loosen the S-lock screw first, and what you will find is it's locked in there so good, you're probably going to have to let the bit in there and give it a little whack with a hammer or the end of the screwdriver just to break it loose. Then you can loosen as normal. All right, so just a quick wrap up. Again, this is the HIT Precision mount from Seekins Precision. Special things: S-lock to lock it to the rail, adjustable bubble level that you can put about wherever you want, And you've got this fancy diving board in, I believe, 3 different heights in case you need to mount any interesting things on the front, or use it as a handle. Again, 30, 34, 35, and 36 diameter mounts available shortly, and they are all retrofittable to existing rings and mounts. That would be the normal Seekins mounts or the Vortex Precision. So again, by the time this video comes out, these will be available. There'll be some links in the description. And if you liked this video, if you would, give us a subscribe. We're almost to 1,000. And any comments or questions, hit us up. And we'll see you on the next one.